Hello students, I am Vanita Maharana, lecturer in Civil Engineering at SKTB Government Polytechnic Rourkela. I am going to take your structural design to subject. This is in your 5th semester. So this is my first lecture, and in this lecture we will cover some contents of introduction part, and rest contents of introduction part we will cover in the next lecture. Okay. So these are the contents which we will cover in this lecture. So first we will see fatty steel structure, then we will see some examples of common steel structures, then we will see advantages and disadvantages of steel structure, then types of steel, then properties of structural steel, then types of steel sections. Okay. So before going to steel structure, let me discuss a little bit about structure. So what is a structure? A structure is generally a series of connected elements which together form a system which can resist several external loads applied to it, and also it includes its self-weight and provides adequate rigidity. Okay. So in case of civil engineering, normally a structure is made up of beams, slabs, columns, cables, etc. So what is a steel structure? Simply a structure is made up of steel, that is known as steel structure. Okay. A steel structure means it's all the members, all the elements are of steel. Okay. So here is the definition: a structure which is made from a combination of structural steel members designed to carry loads and provide adequate rigidity is known as steel structure. Hope this is clear to all. Then next we will see some examples of steel structure. Okay. So you can see a steel structure in case of roof trusses of factories, cinema halls, auditorium, chimneys, water tank. Then you can also see the steel structure in case of transmission tower. Then if you have ever been to any industrial building, then you must have seen the roofs and columns of the building is of steel. So industrial building is also a example of steel structure. Then crane girder is also an example. Crane girder means it is a heavy steel beam which provides a stable track to for the movement of the overhead crane. Okay. So crane girder is also a example. Okay. Then next you can see in this slide, in case of framed building, it's all the members and or all the elements like its beams and columns are of steel. Okay. Likewise you can see the industrial building, the truss bridge and transmission tower, these are examples of steel structures. Okay. Then we will see some advantages and disadvantages of steel structures. So there are many advantages of steel structures. So first one is, as per unit weight we are getting high tensile and compressive strength, so the requirement of steel elements will be less, for which obviously the structure will be of low weight and the space requirement will be less. Okay. Then next advantage is good aesthetic view. Why good aesthetic? Because a steel section can be easily bent and rolled to create a non-linear member which further enhances the aesthetic view of a structure. Okay. So the next one is good quality and durability. Okay. Because in case of steel structures, a steel frame which is used for the construction of building, or you can say any other infrastructure, all structures are made up of mild steel. Okay. And this mild steel is long lasting and very strong enough to carry huge tons of load for many years without any restoration or repair. So it provides good durability, and you can strengthen those steel structures by any later time. You just need some additional welding sections only. So it provides good strength also. Okay. Then next, speed of construction. Okay. So speed of construction is also another important advantage of steel structures. Okay. Since some standard sections of steel are available which can be prefabricated at workshop or site, and they may be kept ready by the time of site is ready. Okay. And the structure can be erected as soon as the site is ready. So there is lot of saving of construction time. So this saving of time is most important advantage of steel structure. Okay. Then last one is material is reusable. Okay. So you can reuse the steel material also. Okay, so these are some advantages. Then we will see some disadvantages of steel structure. Okay, so first disadvantage is due to the presence of carbon content, the steel structure is more susceptible to corrosion and its maintenance cost is high because it needs painting to prevent corrosion, and you know very well the steel members are more costly. Okay, one is types of steel. Steel is nothing but a modified form of iron, because when we add 0.02 to 7% of carbon content and other materials like manganese, nickel, copper, silicon to iron during its manufacturing process, then we will call it alloy or steel. Okay, so by suitably controlling the carbon content or the alloying material and heat treatment, a desired combination of hardness, strength, ductility can be achieved in case of steel. Okay, so on the basis of carbon content, the steel is divided into 4 types. So first one is very low carbon steel, which is known as dead steel also, in which the carbon content is less than 0.1%. Okay, the next one is mild steel, in which the carbon content is up to 0.25%. The next one is medium carbon steel, in which the carbon content is 0.25 to 0.7%. Then last one is high carbon steel, which is known as hard steel also, in which the carbon content is in between 0.7 to 1.5%. So in case of steel structure, mostly we use the mild steel as the structural steel. Okay, so the next properties of structural steel. As you are going to study steel structure, so you should know some properties of the steel. Okay, so there are some properties. First one is density of steel. Density, you know, that is mass per unit volume. So the density value is 7850 kg per meter cube. Okay, the next one is modulus of elasticity. You know from strength of material, that is stress by strain. The value of modulus of elasticity is 2 into 10 to the 5 megapascal. Then next one is Poisson ratio. You know, lateral strain divided by linear strain, that value is 0.3, and remember these values only for the structural steel, means mild steel, because we mostly use mild steel as structural steel. Okay, then next one is modulus of rigidity, which is shear stress divided by shear strain, that value is 0.769 into 10 to the 5 megapascal. Then last one is coefficient of thermal expansion, whose value is 12 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree Celsius. Okay, then next we will see types of steel sections. Okay, so the steels that are used in case of steel structures are divided into 2 types. Okay, so first one is rolled steel section and second one is built up sections. So rolled steel sections are what? Rolled steel sections are steel members which are readily provided by the steel mills and which are readily available in the market, and these steel sections are manufactured in standard shapes and sizes. Okay, but when a structure needs even more larger shape, then these rolled steel sections will be inadequate. Okay, then what we will do? We simply modify the rolled steel sections. So how we will modify? Simply we add some steel plates to the rolled steel sections by using welded connection. Okay, then we modify its shape and size, and this modified section is known as built up section. Okay, so rolled steel section is what? Rolled steel section is of standard shape and size which is easily available at the market, and built up section is what? When we modify the rolled steel sections as per the requirement of the structure from the consideration of load carrying capacity view, then that modified section is known as built up section. Okay, so this is all about of today's class. So next contents of introduction part we will see in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.